Hello everyone, I'm George and this is a review video for the 18 contestants for the 19th Miss Nepal 2013, where Ishani Shrestha, the 18th Miss Nepal 2012, will be crowning her successor at the coming 20th March 2013. Here I have the list of 18 names and a little bit of information about each girl. So I will be looking down here and just giving my verdict and the comments on every single contestant, and I will be going through in the numerical order, so it's going to be starting from number 1 to the end. Contestant number 1 is Ishani Shrestha. She is 21 years old, 5'7". She is from Kathmandu, but she has done her BBS from Tokyo, Japan. I think she is a very good contender for the Miss International pageant because, being said that she lived in Japan, she is fluent in Japanese, which will give her a slight advantage compared to the rest of the international contestants. So I think also because she has a beautiful face and having good Japanese always helps, so I think she's more of Miss International girl than Miss World. So that's my verdict for Samiksha, Miss International. Number 2 is Raksha Tapa. She is 20 years old, 5 feet 6 inches of height, and she is from Mahendranagar, from the far western Nepal. She's doing her PCAL in nursing. I find Rachana's face quite boring, if you really ask me, to be honest. I mean, it's a really common face and she's one of the shortest girls, so it completely doesn't help me. She is not in my top 10, but you never know. Sometimes you get one of those girls who are just there as fillers, so she's out of my top 10. Number 3 is Sipora Guring, the youngest girl at the age of 19, and she's 5 feet 9 inches of height. She's from Pokhara and she has done her bachelor's. The good thing about Sipora is that she is a national volleyball player. So it's quite exciting to see some athletic people finally racing down, at the beauty pageant like Miss Nepal. I'm really happy for her. But the challenge for her will be the fact that she is quite athletic, so I want to see the transformation of athletic woman into a very beautiful and elegant woman. So yes, Sipora is in the top of the list. Number 4 is Bindu Casey. Bindu is 23 years old. She is 5 feet 8 inches of height and she is from Sangja, and she has done her bachelor's 3rd year. Bindu is a familiar face in pageant because she was in Miss Nepal 2010. For all those who have seen her previously or recognized her already, then yes, she was one of the top 24 contestants of Miss Nepal 2010, but she did not make it till the top 14, was it? No, top 16 finalists that year. So she came back again and she is looking stronger than ever. I really like her exotic features. She kind of gives that the southern Nepal, like the Tara region type of features a little bit, so I'm really happy to see a little bit of exotic features, which gives a bit of diverse. Contestant number 5 we have is Maya Sawad. Maya is 23 years old, 5 feet 8 inches of height. She's 5 feet 8.5 inches of height. She's from Thangadi, and she has done her BSc in nursing from Bangalore, India. It's really nice to see some girls who went to study abroad and came back to our mother nation and came back for the pageant. To be honest, it's really, I can see the dedication there, and it's really nice to see that. Next girl we have is number 6 is Ishani Shrestha, 21, 5 feet 8 inches of height, from Kathmandu, but she did her university in dental health from Colorado, USA. Facially, she reminds me a lot of Nagma Shrestha, last year's Miss Nepal 2012, and also the height-wise, Ishani is one of the tall girls, so it will be interesting to see how she does in the grand finale. Moving on to number 7, Sujata Balami, 20 years old, 5'7", from Makwanpur. She has done her bachelor's second year. Sujata is one of those girls that I keep on forgetting, and I have to keep on going back to the 18 finalist photos and see which one she is, because she's very forgettable, which is never good. So because of that, I just don't feel like she stands out. Maybe this is not the right time for her. Maybe she needs to, go back, groom herself a bit more, and come back a little bit later, because she's only 20, and to take part in Miss Nepal, you can be as old as 24. So Sujata is not ready this year. Number 8 is Ishani Shrestha, 22, 5 feet 8 inches, and she's from the eastern side of Nepal, Dharan. She has done her bachelor's third year. And she looks really, really bubbly, and she looks like one of those girls who could easily get away with Miss Personality title. So I'm really excited to see some Dharan side, because I know a lot of Eastern Nepali people, very fun and outgoing and very exciting people. So it'd be nice to see a little bit of Eastern taste in Miss Nepal pageant. 9 we have is Shritima Shaha, 21 years old at 5'8.5" inches of height, from Kathmandu, but she did her studies at BBA third year from Dehradun in India. Shritima looks like one of those girls who can talk really good. Like, I think she's gonna be a very good speaker, so I'm expecting her to be a Sugarika Casey 101. So I'm expecting her to have a very good speech or a speaking ability, I must say. And let's see, if she makes to top 10, then I'm sure she will do really good in the question and answer round. Number 10 we have is a familiar face. She's none other than Pratima Giri. She's 20 years old, and her height is 5'6". She is from Lalitpur, and she has done her BA. She is a VJ at Played on NTV Plus, which is a national television for a younger generation of Nepali people. So it's really exciting to see another VJ making it to Miss Nepal. Last day was Nagma, this time is Pratima. Let's see what happens to her. Number 11 is Oshima Bani, 24. She's the oldest girl, but she looks like the youngest girl. She is 5'6" height. She's from Kathmandu. She has done her bachelor's, and funnily enough, she has won a small competition called The Face of Diamond. It was organized by the Timeless Paragon Jewelry 2012 fashion show. She won it. The reason I was quite shocked knowing she's oldest girl in the competition is that she does not look old at all. And I think she's very suitable for Miss International pageant. So alongside Samiksha, I think Oshima could be a good and a very strong contender representing Nepal at that Pacific pageant. Number 12 is Raksha Tapa, 22, 5 feet 8 inches of height, and she's originally from Pokhara, but she has done her studies at MBBS in Cebu City, Philippines. Raksha looks like a very, very strong speaker, another one. Being the fact she has an MBBS means she must be very intelligent. So it's really, really impressing me by the amount of good education that this year a lot of girls have. And I think Raksha could do really well at speaking as well. So moving on to the next contestant, which is number 13. It's Rajesha Shahi Thakuri. She is the youngest girl this year, and funnily enough, she's the tallest girl at a staggering height of 5 feet 10 inches tall. She is from Tapakil, and she has done her she has done her BBA second year. I must say Rajesha is one of the dark horses in this competition, because she's a fresh face and she has a lot of fans in Miss Legend Nepal and online, and I think she could definitely be a big surprise. Number 14 is Shemitah Sutala. Shemitah is a very bubbly character. She's very chatty, which is really nice. Contestant number 14, Shemitah Sutala. At 20 years old and being at a height of 5'9", she's one of the tallest girls, and she's from Chapa originally. She has done her bachelor's, and she was in Miss Nepal 2011, making as far as top 5 in stage. Shemitah looks very, very good. She shines, and I saw her introduction bit only at Miss Nepal, and she was really good. So I'm expecting her to be in top 5 and maybe even better, top 3. So let's see how she does in the grand finale. Moving on to the contestant number 15 is Sumi Llama. Sumi is 23 years old, she's 5'7", and she's originally from Karve in Nepal, but she resides in Texas, USA. She has done her bachelor's, and she is a former Miss Tamang 2012. The funny thing is, because she's Miss Tamang, and in the previous year, in 2009, we had Miss Nepal, who was a former Miss Tamang, so maybe there is a pattern. Also because she is an NRN girl, so she has a good English, I'm pretty sure, and she looks very much confident, so I think it would be fun to watch her perform in stage. Moving on to contestant 16. Contestant number 16 is Renu Pokhrel, 20. She's 5 feet 8.5 inches height. She is from Biratnagar, and she has done her bachelor's first year. Renu, like few other girls, is quite forgettable for me because I keep on forgetting she's actually in the pageant as a contestant. So I think Renu is not a strong competition at all. Maybe if she comes back after losing some weight or does something and grooms up and comes back, then maybe, but for this year she's not ready at all. Moving on to the contestant number 17, we have Aishwarya Upadhyay, one of the young girls at 19. She's 5 feet 7.5 inches of height, and she's from Itari, which is near Dharan in eastern Nepal. She has done her A-levels, and Aishwarya, I think, is one of those girls who is quite young. Like she's really slim, and which is good. She has a good body, and I think facially, with the correct hair and makeup, I think she can do really good. But like I said, she's really young, so let's see if she could mature up and be a lady, or she will just be a young kid. So that's what we have to see. Moving on to the last, at last, I think I must say the best at the last is contestant number 18, Miss Ritchi Shrestha, 23, 5 feet 8 inches height, and she is from Bhadrapur. She has done her bachelor's in media studies, and she was in top 5 in last year's Miss Nepal Global 2012. I think Ritchi is one of the strong girls in terms of modeling career, because she worked as a model for MC Studios, which is a modeling agency formed by Miss Nepal 1999 Shweta Singh, and beside having a past experience in pageant, Ritchi is very striking and very photogenic, which really helps. So I think she might do something really good, and I think she is in my top 3 list. So I'm really excited to see how she performs, and good luck to her. Saying that, I'd like to end the video in a positive note that if you want to see the photos that I used in this video, then you can click the link here. Saying that, I would like to saying that goodbye, and hopefully you guys see me soon. Take care, bye bye.